Hi, Lou. This is the second off season in a row you guys kind of prioritize defense. How do you feel about the four defensive players you guys have signed in free agency?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel like each guy, quality individual first and foremost. They come highly recommended from their teams, and their play speaks for themselves. We're very excited.
Mm-hmm. What went behind the decision to release Geno Atkins?
That's something that Geno, for all that he's meant to this franchise over all of these years, it's just phenomenal of what he's done here. The details of that, I'll leave that for Zach and the people upstairs. But you talk about a Hall of Fame career and doing it the right way. I have nothing but the utmost respect. He's tremendous.
Coach, when you look at the players that you signed on defense, and I said this to Coach Taylor, a lot of energy and enthusiasm. Was that something that you really want in terms of defining the type of players that play for you?
Yeah, I think, anytime we can get guys that are not only great football players, but they bring that juice every day into the building, it's an added thing that you can't put a price tag on. So all the guys that we signed, we feel like they play that way. You watch Mike Hilton play, you watch Trey Hendrickson play, Cheeto and on down the line, Larry. They bring a little bit something different, each one of them. But at the end of the day, they love the game and they love to play. So, and to be honest with you, I look at it as we'll have first day, we'll have 6 new starters out there because really Trey Waynes did not play last year and DJ only played 200 snaps. So, we're looking at it that way.
Thank you.
Lou, what is your vision for this defense? And I think I know a bit given the signings, but just in your own words, what's your vision when you look at the defense moving forward?
Yeah, we want to be a defense that people fear on Sundays. We want to be an aggressive, fast-playing, smart, tough defense. And when the other team turns on the tape, that has to come through the tape for us. And I think we're 4 more steps closer to that, and very, very excited to get going.
Lou, with Hendrickson and Hilton, how much did you improve your pressure?
Yeah, both guys. Trey finished the season last year second, tied for second in the league in sacks. So, and then Mike is one of the better blitzing DBs in the league. So I think that, pressure-wise, you're looking at 2 guys that can affect it immediately. And Larry 2 years ago had 5.5 from the inside position. So, we're looking at good production from him as well.
Trey Hendrickson and Carl Lawson are different styles of pass rushers. Do you see Trey as replacing how you use Carl, or do you have to design maybe some different ways since you have a different guy coming off the edge?
Yeah, just not comparing the two. I just think that Trey brings a specific skill set. He finished well this year in terms of not only getting pressure, but finishing on the quarterback with his sack numbers. And, we think the world of Carl, and we thank everything that he did for us here. But, Trey's with us now and couldn't be more excited about that.
When you were looking at Chidobe, Lou, during free agency, what did you like about him as a corner and his skill set, what he can provide?
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's got some length to him. He's tough. He's smart. He's solid. He's consistent. He's always in the right place. This league is tough on corners. You're gonna give up some plays. They all do, but he responds well to adversity, and his whole makeup is something that you take the whole package in, and I'm super excited to work with him.
You mentioned the pass rushing group. Is that the biggest difference you see about the defense in 2021 compared to 2020?
Well, I hope so. We finished at the bottom of the league in sacks, and the fastest way to change, and get the ball back to the offense is get the quarterback on the ground these days. And that's something we're making a huge emphasis on. And the nice thing is we haven't even gotten to the draft yet.
I think in 2018 and 2019, Larry had like 11 sacks inside there. Anything you can do to get him back up to those numbers? Is it just by putting him next to DJ, or what do you think?
Yeah, that certainly can help, and a guy like DJ that's going to command respect, and now Larry, and and then you put Trey on the outside and Sam, and you're gonna hopefully get some one-on-ones there, and he's got the ability, the athleticism to win. So he's proven that, and that's what we're excited about.
Do you think your scheme is going to change and adjust given the personnel change?
I think we're always going to be multiple. I don't, in terms of exact scheme that we're running, I think, that stuff will go week to week, and we, game plan. Each game plan is a little bit different than the other, but these guys fit into what we want to do.
How do you use Hilton? Because he's coming out of a completely different, really kind of a different system. How do you change things around to maybe take advantage of what he does? Is that something you have to do just to kind of fit him?
What do you mean by a completely different system, Bob?
What's that?
What do you mean by completely different?
Well, not completely. I mean, not completely different, but I mean, they come from a different structure, I guess. Lou, I'll ask a better question than that. I'll say, do you have to change much? Do you have to adjust much to?
No, I'm busting.
What Hilton does?
No, I think it's a great question, and the way Mike pressures and the way he allows you to do certain things with him. We like to bring our edge guys. We like to bring our nickel. We like to bring our safeties, and he'll fit right into what we've done. It's really not that big of a difference, to be quite honest, when it comes to that part of it. So, I was sitting down a little bit talking with him yesterday, and he's all excited. And no, so to answer your question, he'll be doing similar things and providing pressure on the quarterback and TFLs and all those things that he did at Pittsburgh.
Thanks, Lou. You bailed me out. Thank you.
Lou, I think all of these guys are 26 or 27. How important was it to get youth injected into the defense?
I think it's huge. Again, like last year, we tried to, quality individuals, really good players coming from winning programs. I think we're very similar there. Again, oh, by the way, you're dealing with a bunch of 25, 26, 27, which is you can't put a price on that. Again, it's tremendous. So we're super excited about it.
How big of a challenge do you think it'll be to get three corners that have never played together on the same page? Or is it actually a little more of an advantage, where you might, if you got one new guy coming in, he has to catch up to everybody else, but you've got these guys maybe growing together?
It'll depend on if we have an off season and a training camp and everything and all of that. That'll make it a little bit more challenging, but I don't see it taking long. The nice thing is that the two safeties are in place, and they can kind of adjust to things because now they've been in the system for Jesse this will be his third year, and Vaughn going on his second. So I think that can really help it out. Those guys I know already are on a text or whatever, text string or DMing each, I don't know, but they're all talking already. So that's the good news. They've already reached out to each other, and those five guys, they need to be thick as thieves, and that's how that works.
Do you anticipate more too high looks potentially in 2021?
That's all based on situations and,
sure.
and what the offense is providing. We did a fair amount of that last year. It's just when and where you do it.
Coach, there's always an eagerness to get started, but as you said, with two guys coming off, season-ending injuries last year and the addition of these guys, you got to really be excited about what's possible and getting to work with these guys.
Yeah, again, I had an hour conversation with Trey and Cheeto and Mike Hilton yesterday. Larry was going through his physical stuff, and just the way they talk football, the way they approach their game, it just injects a lot of enthusiasm. Like, hey, they're like, let's go out there right now. Those type of, they're that type of guy, and so yeah, we're ready to roll.
Thanks.
You've kept the same linebacker group. What do you like about Logan and Pratt as the guys you have at that position?
Well, I think we've got the three young guys that we drafted last year, with Marcus Bailey and Akeem, Davis Gaither, and as you mentioned, Logan, and then Jermaine, the guy that's been here now a couple of years. So that's going to be great competition in there, and we're looking forward to that. And, all those guys bring a different skill set. We kind of used them in different roles last year to a degree. But we're really looking forward to seeing Logan grab this thing and run with it.